Good morning. It's Monday 3rd of December and day 3 of Vlogmas, and a bit back to normality today, being a Monday. Today I've got a funeral to conduct around lunchtime, drum practice this evening. I think I'm going to sneeze. Nope, that's gone, good. And also himself is at home working from home today, so I know the dog can be left for longer. So I'm going to go and deliver some, what I call me corporate Christmas cards. So these are ones to local funeral directors. I'm not normally this organised. I normally am rushing around the week before Christmas to deliver them. But this year we've got family staying around Christmas and some at New Year. So I'm not going to be working from Christmas Eve through to, I think, the 2nd of January or 3rd. So I need to let people know that I won't be available. So I've been very organised this year. Kinda, partially. On a small technical note, I'm such an idiot. Yesterday, I kept getting lots of really weird footage on my camera. And hopefully what you saw in yesterday's vlog is fine. But I had all these kind of weird bits of video and I couldn't understand why the camera kept coming on and going off again. And then I realised I had motion sensor turned on, which meant every time I moved the camera to say put it in my pocket, it would start filming. This means there was an awful lot of footage of kind of ruffling noises and strange angles. It looked like I was in a lot of fights. I've saved you from that. I've edited it all out, but it did have me panicking a bit, thinking, what's wrong with the camera? Why can't I work? And entirely my own fault because I turned that on. We live, we learn. So I'll take you with me today. Won't be that exciting, but I'll take you with me anyway. Hello and welcome to the crematorium. We've been here before. This morning I was saying that I was quite ahead of the game and that I had written out the Christmas cards for funeral directors that I do work for, and today I was going to take the opportunity to go and deliver them. That only works if you remember to bring them with you. I'm so cross with myself. I sat and wrote them out yesterday evening. They're in a pile next to the chair where I normally do my knitting, and that's where they still are because I am a fool. So I'm going to have to do that another day, possibly tomorrow. We'll see how things go with other things I've got on tomorrow. But oh, how silly. Oh, I was cross with myself when I realised I said a very rude word as I was driving along. But never mind. In the scheme of things, it's not a big problem. It's just annoying. It would have really worked today and I've messed it up. And what's even more frustrating is that I haven't even brought any knitting with me, because if I'd gone into the room to get either the cards or my knitting, I would have spotted either the cards or my knitting. So luckily my tablet has books and games, because I've got a bit of time, about a quarter of an hour before I need to do anything useful. So I shall read a book or play some games, grab something to eat, and try not to stew on it, because it's really not that important. It's just a bit frustrating. Hey-ho. Well, you might be looking at this bag thinking, Les, I know you're upset with yourself, but it's a bit over the top as a pick-me-up. Well, yes, you're right, and these aren't for me, sadly. These are the gifts that I would have taken round to the funeral directors, or to some of them. Some of them will buy treats for, others not, just do a card. But I shall do it tomorrow. Right, so that's the ceremony done, and it's 3:15. I'm back at home. I've got writing up to do for other ceremonies later in the week, and admin to do for this one. Now, at some crematoria, so I've just realised that it looks like I'm wearing a small teal coloured fez. Let me move that, it's probably a bit better. At some crematoria, they're set up for webcasting ceremonies. That's not working at the crematorium that I was at today, and the gentleman who died has family that are quite some distance away and also have difficulty getting there because of the commitments that they have where they are. So I said I would record the ceremony and stick it on a CD for them. So I'm about to do that, and get that in the post. And yeah, just general work. Drumming tonight, practice evening. I won't record there because I don't have everyone's permission to do it, and the comments I'll get made when I ask is just, you know, you don't want it. What I will do is, if I can find some YouTube videos of the drumming, I'll put links in the show notes. So if anyone's interested in what we sound like when we're out and on parade, by all means click on those. Apart from that, I think we're kind of done for the day. It's just really working at my desk, so there's not a lot of interest there. If anything exciting happens in the next 2 or 3 hours, be sure you will be involved, you will be included, but don't hold your breath. Right, now nothing exciting has happened, I'm sorry. I said don't hold your breath. But I have been reminded, thanks to a comment on yesterday's vlog, that I haven't given you a weather report today, and I feel I'm very lacking in my duties on that, so apologies. It has rained at times. It's been very grey. It's been a decidedly meh kind of day. So yeah, you're up to speed with the weather. And one other thing, the lovely Claire, who is a member of the same drumming group as me, in fact she's the one I always look at when I don't know what's happening, because she's much better than I am, she has recently started a podcast. She goes by the name of Ferret and Gibbon, and her 2nd episode has gone up in the last day or two. So if you're interested, I'll put a link in the show notes below. Cheers.